We're back with another Late Reacts. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I've had so many recorded, but they have not been good enough. So I'm hoping this is going to be good enough to upload, because I want to do more Late Reacts. I've done one, I think, it was a cheapskate video. I was doing another one since. I was going to upload another one last week on a 5-minute class video, but that would have been taken down, and I couldn't be bothered with it, so I'm doing this instead. So what are we watching today? That's a good question. Meet the woman addicted to eating her husband's ashes. My strange addiction. So this woman has been eating her husband's ashes, and maybe it could be something to do with... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to watch the video. Speaking of which, let's watch the video!
My name is Casey. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Fayetteville, Tennessee. And I'm addicted to carrying around my husband's urn.
Okay, that's not what the title says, is it? We'll probably get to that in a bit, won't we? Yep, I should be patient with these videos.
I take my husband everywhere. To the grocery store. Shopping.
Ooh, babe, look at that. That's neat.
To the movies. Out to eat. Anywhere I go, he goes. I sleep with him.
Putting the seatbelt over him, that was actually kind of like a nice feeling. But I can kind of see why it's happening. Sometimes people just don't know how to let go, you know? They just don't know how to let go, so they try and do everything with that urn as much as they can until they realise they've gotten over him and just leave it on a shelf for the rest of its life. Rest of its life. It's not even alive, is it?
Right, baby, I love you.
When I go grocery shopping, I buy the foods that he likes. When I cook what he likes. I don't eat it, but I cook for him.
So you cook for someone who can't eat. Bit weird.
If I'm watching TV, he's there with me.
You want to watch this?
If somebody says, hey, who is that? I'm like, oh, this is my husband. Some people laugh. They think I'm playing, but it's serious. It's my husband.
Casey and Sean were married in 2009 after dating for 10 months.
Everything I had ever wanted in a man was right in front of me, and it felt so great.
They fell in love and was soulmates from day one. The 2.5 years that they...
I was about to say, you guys were dating for 10 months. But you guys are husband. Did you guys get married almost straight away? But no, they were dating for 2.5 years. So like, they were dating for 10 months and then they were husband and wife for 2.5 years.
They were together, I think it was the only time Casey was truly happy.
Their marriage was picture perfect until Sean suffered a severe asthma attack 2 months ago.
Asthma attack, man. Something that could take you so quickly. That's sad, man. That's actually sad because these two were happy. Just living their lives and then the husband dies of an asthma attack. It's awful.
The doctor came in, and the look on his face was telltale. It was the day my world stopped turning. The day my life fell apart.
I'm not sure about that saying. A bit off topic. I did not like the saying, my life fell apart and the world stopped turning, my world stopped turning, my life crumbled. I don't like that. Because you could easily do some stuff till you die. Like, she looks... Okay, she may have coronary heart disease like me coming up. But she still has a few years in her. She looks, what, 35? This video was like a year ago. How long was this video? Oh, I'm going to check that. 2019, okay, so it was 2 years ago. She still has life, and she looks about 35, so she'll be 37 now. I say she could easily go to 55, 60, 65 at a push. That's if she doesn't lose weight. I'm just being honest. You could still do a lot of things in that time. That's what? That's just over 20 years left. You could well do stuff in that time. Your world hasn't crumbled. It is sad though.
Though
It is very
Casey
sad.
initially found comfort by having her husband's ashes at her side, her addiction has recently evolved.
I guess with the transfer of his cremains, some got into the cardboard box as well, and they spilled out on my hands. And I didn't want to wipe them off, because that's my husband. I don't want to wipe him away. So I just licked it off my fingers.
I just rage drank Fanta. I just raged at that. That was... There's not going to be more on them, isn't there? Like, look at that! She's full on sucking on it. It's not KFC, it's not finger licking good.
And here I am today, almost 2 months later, and I can't stop. I'm eating my husband.
You can't eat the ashes. You can't. You physically can't. Because there's only a certain amount of them. Once they run out, you can't just go buy a dead person from your local Tesco. You can't. Imagine that going into your corner shop. Hello, I'd like to buy a dead man, please.
First, I lick my finger. And I don't just dip it in. I swirl around to kind of feel and get it caked on there good.
She's doing it like a dip dab, as if anyone's from America. Not America. I think America has as well, but if anyone's from the UK, there's a thing called a dip dab where you get like a sherbet stick. You lick the stick, you put it in, get some powder, let the powder off. She's doing it like a dip dab. I don't know so much about sweets. I'm a fat cunt.
And then I just eat it. It tastes like rotten eggs, sand, and sandpaper.
Cause it's ashes. It's burnt. It's gonna taste like burnt things.
But I've grown to love
Rotten eggs are burnt. Don't matter. I stick with my answer.
that taste. It started as not wanting to get rid of him, and it's progressed into eating him. I've lost 42 pounds since my husband passed away.
See, it's a good diet. It's a good diet. Hello, my name is Steve. You want to lose a few pounds? Get rid of that little blob to see your nice, beautiful legs. Kill your husband, then eat him. I can't do that, can I?
Basically, the only thing I'm eating are his ashes.
Casey eats her husband's ashes 5 to 6 times a day.
One finger swirl 5 to 6 times a day. I ain't gonna count every single ash. But I'm not good at maths, so I'm just gonna estimate this here. I think I got a C or something, or a D or something. I don't know. Can't remember. But I suggest that, let's say the container was full, she'd have about 3 months. No, she'd be doing it for the last 2 months. It's still pretty full. Maybe 5-6 months before that runs out. So she better stop soon.
When I open up the urn, I get a sense of happiness. It's like an adrenaline rush for me. And the more I eat, the more excited I get until I realize there's not a lot left. Then a few minutes later, I feel horrible because I did it.
Your husband's looking down on you thinking, what are you doing? You're not a cannibal, stop eating me.
When I got Sean back from the crematory, he weighed 6 pounds. He is closer to 5 pounds now, so I have consumed right at a pound.
And that's taken 2 months. So now I can actually easily do the maths. That's a whole year. You got a whole year worth of ashes. You've got a whole year worth of ashes.
That's hard. I'm eating my husband.
Very few people know that Casey is eating her husband's ashes. She recently
I hope very few people know. Jesus, imagine if you wouldn't have any friends if they knew you were eating your husband.
shared this secret with her mother.
Okay, sure, your mother can't really disown you in the age of 30, can't she?
Casey actually told me that she was eating Sean's ashes. It was like I couldn't speak. I really couldn't do anything. I mean, it's like I was just frozen there.
You are clearly frozen there, aren't you? Let me go
I
back to
really
that.
couldn't do anything. I mean, it's like I was just frozen there.
That's clearly frozen, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking way too deep into this, aren't I?
It makes me feel embarrassed ashamed, disgusted with myself, confused,
Me. Me.
crazy is a big one that pops into my head.
Therefore me.
Gotta be a really sick person to eat someone's ashes.
Agreed.
It's panicking me and it's worrying me that she's losing reality even more. And I need to do what I need to help her get past that.
Knowing that a pound is already gone is hard. And that's one reason I need help. Because I'm going to run out soon. And I don't know if I'll be able to hold it together any better than I'm doing now. What am I going to do when I go?
It's a 2011 on the urn. She was acting normal. Let's say she's still doing it now. Before she'd run out, she'd be out of ashes. Let's say she was still doing it now. That would have been 8 years of acting normal, and then 3 years of eating him. That's a big corpse to digest.
To bed at night, and there's just an urn there, and there's nothing in it.
But can Casey quit her addiction to eating her husband's ashes? Can her family stop her before it's too late?
Just want her to stop eating the ashes. That's my one and only hope for my daughter.
I have to stop eating him. I've lost him
I've stopped eating and proceeds to eat him. Jesus Christ.
once. This time it'll be my fault that I lose him again. And I don't want to do that. And it's going to get to that point really soon if I don't get help.
She wants to reveal the truth to her cousin Stephanie and ask for help.
I'm feeling anxious.
Stephanie! You're about to be involved in a tragedy!
Just a little bit nervous. I don't want to lose the trust that we have. I'm ready to tell her and I'm ready to get it out. I have something to tell you, Stephanie.
Oh no.
I don't want you to freak out and I don't want you to get mad and I really don't want you to push me away and not talk to me anymore. You know, I carry around Sean everywhere. I've been eating his ashes.
Yeah, she realises, you dirty minger. Wow. Wow! It's not 20th century Fox. You don't wow that.
Like, he'll always be a part of me because
Right.
I'm eating him, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it is a kind of a little too much, maybe.
I don't quite understand why Casey would feel as far as eating the ashes would bring her closer to him. I don't understand that part. I don't understand why she would want to keep eating it.
So, like, when you're eating the ashes, like, what's going through your mind at that moment?
It comforts me and then I do it and then it makes me sad because I'm slowly losing my husband again. And I'm so scared that I'm pretty close to the edge right now. And if I eat him, like all of him,
It may push you over.
it may push me over.
Right.
But then again, where's my comfort going to be? I don't want to be.
To be fair, I don't think the mashes are going to fill them 3 chins. Sorry, that's mean, isn't it? Sorry, that's just mean, isn't it? That's just mean. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's a little crazy lady that ate her husband. But it's comforting. You know, when we first started, he was 6 pounds. And
Right.
now he's almost 5 pounds.
Right.
You know, and in another 6 months, not even 6 months, you know, maybe 3 or 4 months from now, at the rate I'm going, he'll be gone.
Right.
Who am I going to hold at night? Who am I going to take with me everywhere?
Yeah.
What am I going to do to comfort myself then? It's hard to think about that.
That's sad. That is actually very sad. Well, I hope she can stop the habit and stop eating the ashes anytime soon. It's a year now. Either she's eating them all or she stopped. Simple. It's very, very simple, isn't it? So things like that I can semi-understand because people just feel like they can't get over it. But eating, I think, is taking another level. Maybe carrying them around everywhere, or maybe visiting his grave every day or naming something after the husband. I can get that. But the thing is, it's just eating them. Oh my god, I'm throwing up now. I don't know if I could, like, you've had that thing where, like, you've heard someone eating something and you can, like, feel it, like, not be something that's like, oh, I see some person eating pasta, and you feel pasta in the back of your throat. I feel ashes at the back of my throat, and I don't even know how I know what they taste like. I'm just, yeah. Have you ever eaten ashes before? No, I haven't. I'm not weird, don't worry, I'm not weird. I mean, you have to be pretty weird to eat ashes, mate. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all stopping by this video. Hope you all have an amazing day, or night, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out, my guys.